Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, trash can all, gather around the trash fire. This time, quite literally, as we're getting into the post-apocalyptic Souls-like Remnant from the Ashes. Since my last saves got corrupted there, I needed to start another playthrough anyway. We're gonna be skipping the intro and get straight into the tutorial. Shake some of that dust off. Get comfy. It's gonna be a minute. So there's some roguelike elements. Alright. And let me tell you, it was the devil's own to get this thing working with a PlayStation 4 controller. Yep, that's the next. That's yeah, there we go. We could do that. Not gonna. Alright, fine. Are you sick? And creepo! Ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we got the good old stamina bar. Okay, not as much rush as I remember. But I'm about to bone it in this next section, I can tell you that. Alright. Yeah, I expected it to go worse. Pretty sure we got next to nothing. For pickings in the intro here. We did miss a little cinematic. Pretty sure that... Oh, I hear gunfire. And I see hanging monsters. Yep. And another two. Alright. Oh, here comes the cinematic. Actually, a pretty cool intro section. I don't mind skipping the foreshadowing, but this right here gives me the feels. Ooh, that's extra loud. Let's tune that back a little. There we go. Oh, this dude. Oh, the determination. Man, we ain't even the game proper. We're already losing folk. Oh, here they come. And now we fight till we drop. Brace yourselves. Oh. Rough day at the office. Oh. Oh.
Hang in there.
I could have sworn before the patch they just let you duke it out until you dropped. Oh, I guess it's cinematic now. You know, I get why you'd want to put that early frustrate away.
Hi there. Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you? I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
That, and it's real nice not to have to read absolutely everything.
Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Wriggler found you outside. They brought you here.
Mm-hmm.
But they said Mark wasn't coming back. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up.
It sounds harsh, but you know, I got this policy about telling Kinder the truth when possible, in the least harsh way.
I'll see you later.
Oh. As is tradition in all RPGs, we immediately start beating boxes for sundry loot. There's a read button. I spent the first month of playing this game attempting to read the cursive. Alright, LT, Evelyn Sitter. One of the only 7 survivors to make it off the atoll. We had to abandon Ward 16 and retreat to Central here in Ward 13. Everyone else, they're all dead. Harsgard, Neville, Green, Parker, Mackenzie, every last one of them is gone. We're the only ones left. You know, I said I didn't have to read everything, but, you know, I started. If I find it, I'm reading it. The Root, them be the creepos that were trying to murk us, invaded Ward 13 too. There are bodies everywhere. Root and human both. Thankfully, the Root left for some reason. The place is abandoned. The Dreamers are gone. That's what the Root came for. I don't know how I know that, but I'm certain of it. The Root and the Dreamers are connected somehow. I can feel it. When the Dreamers were killed, the Root no longer had a reason to stay. 15th April 1969. Ah, the world went to hell before. Okay. Also, nice. It's been months now. The ward almost feels normal. We cleaned the bodies out. Though, there are some doors we still can't get into. Commander Ford has us looking for survivors. Getting them into the ward. He's a brave man, smart, not like the bastards who got us into this mess. Implying military involvement in the post-apocalypto. Okay. Thanks to Ford, we survived the first wave of the Root invasion. which is more than can be said of the rest of the world. The root didn't just come out of the wards. They attacked all over, all at once. No one was ready. Armies were overwhelmed. France even tried nukes on their own land. Then they went quiet. Ah, so much for visiting Paris. We've lost all communication with anyone. The city's a war zone. We're surviving but barely. How long can we do this? 3rd of May, 1969. I've been dreaming lately. I hear the root, smell them, watch them from inside their own heads, and they hunt down and slaughter the survivors. When I wake up, I can still feel their joy, their rage. Sometimes it takes me a while to remember who I am, where I am. It's freaking me out. 24th of May, 1969. We lost so many people today. Took control of a water tower, though. It'll keep us alive. But I keep wondering if it's worth it. So many died so that we can, what, scrape by until they kill us too? Commander Ford spoke for the dead, assured us their sacrifices would not be forgotten so long as we have breath, he said. We have hope. I wish I could believe that. June 1969. Run across some old letters and journals from the folks who lived here before. They were full of hope, excitement. Andrew, Commander Ford. Someone's gotten more familiar. Caught me reading, but I guess he's been reading them too. He said their hope worried him. It was misguided, he said. Like we were in Ward 16. Or just like we were in Ward 16. Just like I am now. How could I help but snort? What the hell did he have to be hopeful for? He laughed when I told him he actually thinks we'll survive. That we'll come back from this somehow. I thought he was naive, but his hope is what's kept us going. It's kept us alive so far. I must have said as much, because he smiled and said we were only alive because of people like me, people who caught the details he missed and challenged his optimism. He said my cynicism made his optimism feel more real. I'm laughing just thinking about it. Of all the things to be worried about, he's worried about having hope, and he thinks I'm keeping us alive? God, what a man. August 12th, 1969. I wonder if Gunfire's a British team. It goes date month, not month date like we do over this side of the pond. But hey, I could be wrong. This could be England for all I know. Any hoozle? Had another root dream last night. This one was different. Real. They were waiting for us in my dream near the hotel courtyard where we've been growing food. I told Ford about it. I thought he dismissed it. God knows why my CO did that often enough. But he said it was worth checking out. Good thing too, because they were there. Waiting. We fought them off because of my dream. Afterwards, I admitted my other dream to Ford. Said it had been going on for a while. He wanted me to tell others. So I told the rest of the 7. Okay. Oh. 15th August, 1969. Okay, but what would it even look like if I hit on the leader of the ward? He doesn't need that right now. We're just trying to survive. Who the hell thinks of dating in a post-apocalyptic hellscape? Humes. Humes think of dating. 16th August, 16. Screw it, I'm asking him out. Well, hell. Turns out our feelings are mutual. Andrew didn't say anything because he was worried about what our relationship might do to leadership within the ward. Would it? look like favoritism? Would it affect how the others saw me? What about when we argued? Oh, yeah. Oh. He started asking 1,000 questions until I shut him up. Alright, good for you, Evelyn. Get it, LT. And I realized I was shutting him up, that this was the point. No matter how risky it might be, love is exactly what makes surviving worth the trouble. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I got a big old 2-year skip. January 1st, 1971. Lion's share of 2 years, give or take. Holy hell, I forgot about this thing. I guess you could say I've been distracted. Andrew and I got married last month, and today I'm pregnant. I haven't told Andrew yet. I want to keep it to myself a little longer. It's hard to believe there's a life inside of me, a new person who didn't exist before, and it was Andrew's idea. I thought he was crazy for even bringing it up. Oh, the previous I missed a bit. Besides that, we have a goddamn common foe out there. It's not like we'll ever disagree on that. I haven't even told Andrew that I want to keep it to myself a little longer. Yeah. Andrew's idea. I thought he was crazy for even bringing it up. Who would raise a child in this creep show of an earth? Him and his damn optimism. But he's right. Generally the only future we have. I don't know what will happen to this little one, or hell to us. But bringing a child into this world, the root are trying to rip away from us, feels like rebellion. It feels like hope. And goddamn if that's not exactly what we need now. Let me grab that. Evelyn's Cedar. Oh. Nothing else there? Ooh, scrap. Alright. Then we gotta go. Excuse me. More potential scrap. Vigor and endurance. Okay, I guess I'll be choosing my archetype in a minute. Normally I go gladiator. I think I might go hunter this time, but you know. Oh, excuse me, scrapper.
Well, look who's awake. You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Yeah, cinematic and everything.
I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest.
Okay.
It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there. Or, no one has been in that tower in a very long time. But you've got no chance of getting there in this storm.
So, I assume the commander of Andy?
The ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But
a lot of the lore isn't
now that you're here,
exactly hidden.
I have
It's
an idea.
just hidden
Tell you
behind
what.
books.
You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
Alright, we're gonna be helpful because there are enough assholes in the apocalypse.
First, we need power.
Can
The
do.
storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here. The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here. Nothing around. We already lost a man down. Go check in with Riggs. I don't imagine your fists will do much against. You do this for us, and I'll make sure.
And
we
thus
get
the
out of
punch only run was born. Or somebody else. I don't know. That's a long way in the future for me. I'm not living. This is not the backlogs. I'm not that good a Souls player. Hey, Riggs. What's up, bro?
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome. I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though.
Their
Name's
characters
Riglo.
always are.
Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. Think I remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Good luck down there. Power being out has everyone on edge.
Yep.
Not to mention all the root out there.
That's McCabe. McCabe doesn't do people. McCabe does engineering. Alright, boxing practice in. Oh, and we gotta introduce this goon who got introduced in one of the Oh, he ain't in yet. He's a delight.
Good to see a new face around here. Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs. Keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you.
Will do. Don't mind me, I'm just breaking some of this loose cargo for some more scrap. Well, we got free iron. Yeah. 100 euros. Yeah. Come to think of with the date combination, yeah, we might be in Europe proper. We can go deeper, but this is our stop for now.
Where are you? I swear, if you try scaring me, I'll...
I wonder if there's any more to that. Nope. Celeste is missing. Hey, friend.
What? Where the hell did you come from?
Topside, same as you.
You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You? That right? Well, you found it. Starting that So, you ever start a reactor?
Nope.
Well, it makes a lot of noise for starters. Lucky for you, just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. The two of us, though. Maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
Select your archetype. Alright, so normally I go with Scrappa. Shotgun, repeater pistol. You're not married to any of this gear, though. But you start with the Hotshot mod that gives you fire, which, coupled with the SMG you can find pretty early here, is a pretty good combination. The SMG carried me through a lot of the last play. It is dear. But there is a reason to use multiple weapons, and we'll get into that a little later. The Scrapper is your close quarters dude. Everybody starts with stamina and bigger boost traits, and the other traits are determined by your archetype. But all the traits can be found in the world if you scrape around a bit. Ex-cultist, mid-range, coach gun, repeater, scrap hatchet. Oh, and they get the scrap hammer. There's big old engine block on a heckin' stick. And then there's Aurora. The Aurora's the mods you can pull for scrap. They're not exclusive. So I guess what I'm saying, if you're gonna pick this up and play it yourself, don't feel locked into your choice. I'm gonna take Hunter for this run.
That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Alright. Squares. Yeah. Yeah. Hunting rifle. Repeater. Not powerful, but if you get good at headshots. Woo! Mama.
Get up there and start the
Oh,
reactor.
hey. I didn't know there was random scrap around here. Patience there. Oh, hey. Never noticed that setup before. Guess I wasn't bothering to see the trees. Alright, 25 minutes in, we're getting to the startup. Default logs. Running below optimal threshold. Temperature. Coolant flow. Fluctuations in core storage banks. Critical comprehensive system failure. Admin node. Errant seismic activity has once again compressed key reactor components. What's going on down there in defense research? Multiple systems irreparably damaged. Components requisite function. Offline. Right. System test. Coolant pumps failed. Moderator failed. Pressure system failed. Rods failed. Steam generator failed. Reactor core failed. Reactor offline. Okay. I'm no nuclear engineer, so I'm gonna press a button and hope.
Keep shooting! I can't do this all myself! Keep shooting! Hey!
How's that?
This game does reward accuracy. Sometimes you need speed.
Who's next?
You still with me? Keep shooting! I can't do this all myself! We ain't done yet!
Oh. Keep forgetting about those lower side stairs. There we go.
Stay down!
Yeah, headshot. Primary ammo. Uh-oh, flamer. Fortunately, those flamers are just as dangerous as their allies. Yeah! Cleaning house.
I got you!
Yeah! Back to back, baby! Oh, I am such a goon. There we go. Yeah!
There. That should do it.
And that's why Ace is a favorite for me.
Real good. Ford made the right choice sending you down here. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll
Yeah.
make sure to give you the good in a fight discount.
All right. Last time I didn't get the good in a fight discount. I done fucked up.
You never know. Less may turn up.
But yeah, fortunately, yeah, this is a gun Souls-like. It's actually part of why I enjoy it. It was something I hadn't dealt with before. Yeah. Yeah, the environment's destroyable for some extra scrap in pieces. Although, one of my big complaints is they're not real consistent on what chairs you can break. I mean, worse problems to have in a game, really. Though, if you're thinking just because I has gun, I'm not gonna struggle. Woo! You're gonna see. This game gets kind of mean in spots. I've been all the way through the main campaign once. The expansion, the DLC, I haven't.
Sure is good to have some light around here.
Yeah.
You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger. Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah?
Am I?
Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but
Yeah.
I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
I'm gonna damn well try.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep the spirits out there.
Wagon's hard.
An old friend told me this little bauble could keep you for death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. But that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it. Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. Good to see a new face around here.
Left bumper. Okay. Let's patch ourselves out. Those restore at crystals. That's the game's
Great
modifier.
work with the reactor, friend. Make a good team.
Yeah. Speaking of good team. Don't mind me, just gonna need all the scrap we can find. Oh, left some loose scrap. Is there a favorite there? Ah, nope, just those styling skins. All right, and down here in the ward, we can meet a few more of the wardies. That's, you know, good run-of-the-mill, post-apocalyptic, non-cannibalistic folk.
Thank you for restoring our power, stranger. You've helped more than you know.
The storm's a bad omen. Sign of things to come.
Half expected my stuff to be gone when the power came back on. I heard those roots screaming from here. We didn't leave any stragglers.
So glad we're not in the dark anymore.
Yeah, there's a few adults hanging out.
You restored the power, didn't you? I had a good feeling about you.
You helped get the power back on, didn't you?
Yep.
It's nice not being in the dark anymore. Hey, Ford wants to see you. I sure wouldn't keep her waiting.
There's the very wardiest ward. Perhaps not the most useful, but decent enough a fellow. He's the gate, dude. Like, I don't hate any of the survivors here. You know, I kind of wish they'd open up that ramshackle second level. I never ran up it. Maybe I should see if
Glad
there's.
to see you got the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the dragon heart.
Yeah.
He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
You mentioned the founder.
Suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way. But I doubt you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
There's not really a whole lot of branching story path here.
Go get yourself better protection from Riggs and McCabe. Then we'll talk.
Cool. How about mind me ransacking your private stash? Oh. Yeah. Oops. Yee. Never noticed that tire bag. If that came from where I think it did, the commander means freaking business, and you'll see why. That big old hunka-chunka sword.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Alright. So, we lost a sword, gained a sword. And some armor. Alright, so the pistol, I'm not going to be mucking about with too much. Hunting rifle is going to be our go-to for a minute.
Alright, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got.
You can just grab the other class's armors first thing, if you care to.
Every little bit counts out there.
Everything's got a distinct advantage and disadvantage.
It's true. We don't have them. You did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon, McCabe over there will... But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat, beyond her.
Like I said, McCabe. Not a people person.
That's all I have for now, friend.
Ah.
I'd go check in with McCabe. I think she's got some upgrades for you.
I see all these exotic bits here.
So you're the stray Ford was talking about. Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me, giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler. Got it? I don't... Alright then. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
Like I said,
Well,
McCabe
look at that
fixes
rifle.
things.
You're not getting close to the action. This'll keep those weeds in your sights. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw. Yeah.
McCabe is fueled by hate. Just plain rage. But yeah, right bumper, weapon mods. Mods do a lot. So. Okay. Alright, change mod. Unequip that. Alright, yeah. There we go. Hunter's Mark. Bonus damage inside of 35 meters. Alright. Let's take a look at our traits. So we got Vigor. We got Endurance. And we got Shadow Walker. Shadow Walker's the one we pull from class. Everybody gets endurance and vigor from the start. I think Cultist gets bonus recharge mod energy over time. We are less aware, our enemies are less aware of us at range. And then there's a bunch of other traits you can find throughout the world if you go a-looking or do some weird.
You're all set, friend. The commander should help you get on your way now.
Alright. There's a lot of pause, do thing, come back, pause, do thing, come back. It's the old RPG startup rigmarole. Okay, here we go.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work.
Yeah.
I hope this will be enough to get you on your way.
Yeah.
We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He
Yeah.
said we should only use it when there's no other choice.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, so
we are out of choices.
so
Considering you stuck
the
your neck out
ward
for us, it seems fitting.
is
you do
3
the honors.
generations deep.
Take it.
Damn.
There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running. Don't thank me just yet. You should be able to use that key on the terminal downstairs. Never tested it myself.
Don't blame you. I mean, you did take that advice of last resort to heart. Alright. Well, I guess they're not gonna open up. We get some more odds and ends going. Nothing there. Okay. That key. Testing initialization code 88. User set to admin. No authorized access. The wards on the atoll have been overrun. Reuse the crystal to escape, but I'm not sure those things can't use it too. I'm shutting it down just to be safe. I destroyed the connection between us and the atoll. Okay, so we can't shortcut our nonsense. I don't think I could sleep otherwise. I know other ways to travel between wards, but, well, I'm the only one alive. Who knows has those codes? We should be safe for now. Caution. Do not the crystal unless absolutely necessary. The crystal attracts the root somehow. It is vital Ward 13 remain hidden from their attention unless the root are pounding down the door or something. Use a different way out. If the root are pounding on the door, try to find me in my office immediately. Oh, so 1968 was the year they got here. 1969 was when they started keeping... when our lieutenant started keeping us. So, we gotta... Those of you timeline types out there, take note. Initialize. Hey, they put more fantasy in my in my future post-apocalypse.
Isn't it?
My retro future
Read
apocalypse.
about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot. My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the root came from. He spent so much time out there searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went. It's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Now, how you pull traits varies. Some you find in the world, some you earn through doing things like taking friendly fire, reviving allies, and using gun. Oh hey, all my skins are in. Yeah, I bought the pack. I'm a little bit of a derp. But yeah, you get one primary, one secondary, one melee. Heck, they'll even let you re-roll the whole damn campaign. If you want to see what you pull, or adventure to do a limited section of. Yeah, I'll go right out there. But we do need to dip back to the ward after for a little bit of business. There is some hidden goodies back in the ward proper that just make life a little simpler. Now there's one I can't do without, and that's the SMG. The rest are mostly supplies. Pa, I'm dying no two ways about it. Always thought the root would get me or I'd live forever like you. But we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root. You know that. The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't gonna tell you to stop. Not again. Just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. Oh? Oof. Let's take that oil skin. And a Ward 13 keycard. Now, you might be thinking, oh, yeah, this is creepy. And yeah, it is. But there's stuff here. For example, what's the labyrinth? Purple teleporter, orange teleporter, door, red teleporter. Level 1, level 2, orange, red. If Master Tower appears at certain locations, entrance to other dimensions. The old church, and there is somebody wrapped in root. What is the labyrinth? And why that's spelled in red paint or blood is beyond me, but we have a target area for the tower. Okay. Now you're seeing, okay, great, we have information we can push forward. And you're right. But there's hidden goodies. Now I don't use the armor up here. But that key card is going to be real important. Oh. More reading. Okay, loot first. Iron. And the drifters. Parts of the drifter set. The headpiece is a random spiel. Alright. Damn it, Ellen, it's not my fault your mother's gone. Even if I'd stuck around, Nadine'd still be dead. And we'd know a hell of a lot less about the root. I'm doing this for her, for all of them. God, she's so much like her mother. Nadine was a grown woman when I started my search to end the root. She never understood how important it was. She clung to this childish idea the ward needed a father. What they need is freedom. a better world than the one Harksas and Neville and the rest of us left them with. So the Seven had something to do with the Dreamers and the Atoll. Okay. Ellen doesn't know how good we had it before. She wasn't there. None of them were. I'm the one who left. Thanks to this goddamn curse. Hmm? Evelyn understood, though. She wanted the route to be destroyed so much that... But Evelyn's gone now. She's gone. I tried to talk to Ellen again. Told her that I'd stay this time. Make things right. She said, don't bother. Damn it. What does she want from me? I'm trying here for her to see things her way. She doesn't want me to chase after the route. Fine. But at least talk to me. There's no room in the ward for me, she says. So I've been sleeping here in my office. I bet Ellen hopes I'll head out on another expedition. God knows I'm tempted to. But no, my daughter's gone. My granddaughter needs me now. There'll be time enough to find answers later. Ellen handed me a letter from her mother today. She almost didn't, but she said that would have made her worse than me. The letter? I didn't know. Didn't think the route had to be stopped, but that's what Evelyn said, too, isn't it? When she left us, they have to be stopped. Nothing else matters. Except it did matter. I lost the woman I loved. And they didn't stop. And now I'm the monster. Damn it, Evelyn. You were wrong. You're wrong. I knew it then. I said so. How am I any different now? I could still do it. Everything's here. I can find a way to stop the route, but what's the point? What's the point of fighting when the people you care about want nothing to do with you? What's the point of anything? What? Worthless. Should burn it. Walk into the dark. Never return. Burn it all. What have I done? It's over. Half a century of notes and data gone. God, what have I done? It's a month since my last entry. I think I did the right thing. Destroying my work didn't make a difference to Ellen. But it was tempting me to go back on the hunt for a solution that doesn't exist, and now it's gone. I'm free. I don't blame Ellen for not speaking to me. I'm a stranger to her, to the ward. I can serve them better by leaving. I make a better legend than a leader. I'll give the key and heart to Ellen. I don't need them anymore, but someone else might someday. The ward's in their hands now. It always was, I guess. The question is, where do I go from here? I can't stay in this world, I've decided that much. I don't think it'd help Ellen any if people could find me. Anyway, Earth's rancid with root, but without the crystal. The root mothers, they say she's still in that shell of an old church. She knows everything the root does. Hell, she could probably even give me a lead on the route if I just... No. That chase is over. But she could help me reach another world, someplace where I can figure out what's next. If anyone can give me an alternative route, it's her. It's time I spoke to her again anyway. I've avoided her for too long. Man, right now. Gee, I wonder if that has anything to do with the photo of a people covered in root. But yeah. Ellen, I want you to know that I love you and that I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this. I know that. It's time for me to go. Took me a while from saying to doing, but here I am. I'm leaving to speak with the root mother in the old church past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world. And then I'll be gone. Goodbye. And from there we meander out. You're presenting an easy pop shot, you know? Anybody else? Get a quick feel for what kind of loot we're working with here. red boxes, prime ammo. I can never remember secondary boxes. Oh hey, we got a random drop already.
Stay down!
Lucky us. Drifter's mask. Ah, I did so many random adventures looking for that, and now, first run, I get a lucky pull. I'm a nerd and I like finishing sets, you know? Anybody? Nobody, okay. Well. But a lot of things are destroyable. Oh, well, look at that. We might have the tree scenario. It's a good pull. Need to pump some more iron into that rifle. Keep forgetting some of them have ambush capacity. Oh. I may have some practice with the rifle. Shotgun's not bad, but I definitely like reach. Ooh, I should probably wind this in. We'll finish up with the backtracking. But yeah, you get a different layout. Well, different sets of modular parts anyhow. World for loot and danger. Alright, nothing there? Okay. Not every always gonna be a lucky out of the way. Right now, we're just after resources and XP. Right now, all we got access to is scrap and iron. And right now, that's probably all we need. Another 2 iron. We're gonna need plenty. Oh boy, we're low on that rifle ammo. We chewed through almost half the reserve already. Hard to lay off when you get going. Oh yeah, them's the good boxes. Them's are usually full of scrap. Alright. Oh, better dip into some of this pistol ammo for a minute. Yeah, you can break stuff with bullets, but ammo conservation, you know? Oh. That table could be scrap. Yeah. But, you know, tables, barricades, chairs. And like I said, with chairs, it's always a bit of a toss-up. Crates are usually good to break. wood tables, some cabinets. Wooden chairs seem like they're pretty consistently breakable. I hear you, I just don't see you. Just make sure that floor is clear. Don't have to be too worrisome about overspending on bullets. These bullets replenish at the crystals with your health and your dragon bits. So you can gamble as you care to. It's not as harsh as mainline Souls. Some might say Bobby's first in Souls, but you know, I mean, I enjoy it. Not gonna make fun of folks for enjoying a different style of game. Like, everybody's got their favorites. I mean, sometimes your favorite will lead to me having several questions, like, what do you mean you like Sweet Home on the S? For more than being the RPG version of Resident Evil and survival horror. How'd you get into that? I mean, I might do a run on that one someday, but not soon. We got our hands. Forgetting they do that ambush shit. Alright. Well, playing a long NFL ammo now. Check your alleyways. That's where some of the good stuff get hidden. You see that purple grow? Then you know. I think this is as far forward as we're going for this session. Just grab that oil skin and Amscray. But you can bypass, you know, there's a risk to bypassing that, you know, if you gotta go do something back later, beat feet, that you might trip over what you didn't clear. The structures could do with a little more verticality on Earth, I think. I mean, they did a good job. It's visually interesting, but, you know, sometimes it blends into a bit of samey same. But I mean, I do dig this root apocalypse thing they got going on with that 1950s, 1960s vibe going on. I do appreciate that. It's a little like a funner version of Fallout aesthetically to me, because, you know, they do, not to step on Fallout's toes, because I love Fallout 2, just this is way different, more colorful. Well, okay, so we do have the brown and red and gray apocalypse going on, but hey, at least they got the red. It's not like the mud era of shooters. Okay, in places it's like the mud era of shooters. But, you know, I've seen it done worse. Alright. Before we wrap up this session, we're gonna pop back in. We're gonna grab some goods. And we are gonna head back down past the reactor and get some of that good loot. we're gonna give you a little early guide on how to get yourself a leg up in this game. So remember, we pulled that key. Oh. It's not a great source of scrap, but it's a source of scrap. Take all you can while you can. Alright, we'll worry about doing a little with everybody around the camp next time. But for right now, I'm gonna pop on over to... Okay, this is probably your primary scrap source for early game. Because you can always pull a little more when it respawns. Alright, let's see about...
I'm not in the mood for that.
Anything you need? Let's see.
Alright, let's go ahead and improve that. I think +2 should do. And we'll stick with... We'll just add scrapper body plate. Oh. What's that? Okay. There. Drifters, very weak against corrosion for the hats. Not as bad for the set overall. Let's take a look. I could have sworn. Alright. Sprinting, evading, or sliding adds 1 stack of inertia. I don't think what does that do? Oh, ranged weak spot damage. Yeah, we'll start with that, I guess. There we go. We're as upgraded as we can get. Alright, let's see. Scrap hammer, coach gun, shotgun. I will be buying those because there's a trait for racking up 100 kills with 10 different gun. And to speed that along, I will grind it out. Oh, that's...
Take care, my friend.
Oh, so running the steam bit cuts me off from that. Okay, I might have to do some groundwork and figure out how to run this. Okay, we might be rebuilding a run, but
Hello there, friend.
this if playing with controller is important to you, just get it on Steam. I bought it on sale on Epic. Average controller support amounts to run it through Steam at the moment. I'm not great at it. Maybe I did something goofy. No. Alright, we might be locked into the base game. Okay, fine. Gonna have to do some more off-screen work. But this, right here, Tome of Knowledge gets you a trait point. There's stuff to read. We'll probably do that. But yeah, there's plenty of weird to be read here. We'll do that for the opening of next session. I promise I'll read all of it. But we're already pushing towards an hour 10, so I should get after it. We'll just do a quick one. Now, the most important room. You'll know when you hear the scene. That's the important early trait. I think here we are. See that? Start it up. Boom! Eldritch Knowledge. You get your first point for free. Most importantly, boost XP. Now, that doesn't make for the strongest build, but it does speed up your build process. So it would be an early game. I'm going to go ahead and dump 2 in. I'm probably going to push it to 10. So the progress can keep going. Now, there are more goodies to be found here. The fuse, that's going to be important for a puzzle a little lower down. Yeah, I was a little disappointed there was nothing in the reel there. And that I can't get the character to do the thing. Bloodwork gives you a little heal over time boost. It's a good way to stretch your dragon hearts if you have time between encounters. Or you're desperate in a boss fight. Alright. As you can see, the door is sealed. Stuff breaks. Just break that glass. Ammo box. Bandages are real important early game. Stave off bleeding effects. You can heal after bleeding effects, but it's not the bleeding that gets you. It's the first one to boop your snoot. Alright, as you can see, there was a whole lot of on here, and there's a whole lot of terminal to read. But our path here, I believe, is cut off. Well, don't take my word for it. Yeah, we got a locked door. Behind it, what we're after. The SMG. An essential part of my default ass-kicking loadout. Fast, mean, not a lot of damage, but very consistent throughout the game if you keep up on the upgrades. I think that and the assault rifle were my go-tos. But to get it, there's a little bit of puzzle work. Don't have to be a rogue super genius. Check every corner. Every corner. Every corner. Not you. Just give me the scrap. Ah, not those. Okay. Well, head a little further down. Basement numero 3. Alright. Slap a fuse in. Yeah. Hit that switch. Now here's where it gets a little bit weird, but stay with me. So, hit the reader. Before you do anything else, head back and kill that switch. You're not in danger, just there's a little more loot you could be getting your way to. I know in modern lock or magnetized lock systems, usually in the power defaults, so that burr you heard was the turbine, and there's a big old stash of loot back here that you can make use of. So we got 2 ammo boxes out of the deal. Some frenzy dust. I don't use frenzy dust personally. No judgment if you do, just, you know, I tended to hoard my items. Another bandage, those are going to come in real handy. Also, if you play through with a friend, if they sell anything to Ace, Ace is usually, it goes straight into Ace's inventory, and Ace is willing to sell it. So, if your friend's constantly offloading stuff for scrap, you can get yourself a good bit of supplies if you're willing to part with that scrap. Ah yes, another good scrap opportunity. this what it's like to be a meth head scrapper? Just constantly looking for more stuff to loot to sell. Well, I suppose scrap is currency now, so I guess that's everybody's day. Yeah, you'll note the weird down here. A mirror, a freeway. Oop, ancient tome of knowledge, yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and burn that on some more elder knowledge. We'll worry about boosting stuff later. It's, you know. Yeah. Power's gotta be on for that. But we pulled the master key, which doesn't open anything down here, but you remember the locked door upstairs? Yeah, that's what we're after. We'll grab that. I'll do the save, and we'll pick up. I'll pop back out, do the save, and we'll pick up back in B2 of the ward and pick up the reading next session. Yep, there we go. But yeah, the SMG early game is real good. Late game, pretty good. Pretty good. Like, I had it on when I faced the final boss my first run through. Alright, we'll just... Yep. There we go. Blood wart. And the submachine gun. Okay, cool. Alright. And with that, that'll be it for this session. The submachine gun's real good. Can't get along without it. Can't get along without Eldritch knowledge. And for all my friends that listen to Orpheus, go ahead and make that horde check. Your choice. Alright. So I've been Rasp, your humble host. This has been Trash Tier Gaming. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a good stretch by the trash fire. Finish those snacks. Make sure you hydrate. Take care of yourself until next time. And you have a pleasant remainder of your evening.